Animus! Alright everyone, this is Ed Rodriguez and welcome to another Animus video. In this video, we're going to be starting something called an Ultimate Evolution Campaign. Well, what is that? We're going to be playing the game solo, primarily just so you can kind of see how the game plays, and sort of kind of a on the fly tutorial, so you get to see the game in action. And we are going to be, the reason it's going to be called the Ultimate Evolution is because we're going to be playing with absolutely everything in the game. We're going to use all of the expansion sets, we're going to use all of the core sets, and we're going to combine everything so you can see how it works all put together. It's all seamless. And we're also going to be using the Fractured Echoes dice cards instead of dice, so you can see how that works out. And then the evolution part, so that's the ultimate part, is that we're using everything, and the evolution part is that we're going to be playing a campaign. So there's going to be more than one video. Each video is going to be a complete game, and at the end of that game, that end game state will affect the next one. So it's a very simple thing, is that anything that dies during our game will be permanently dead for the entire run. Our goal is to defeat all the evil entities, all the Nemesis entities. I believe there'll be 6, 12, 18 of them. So that's our goal. So hopefully this will be like 18 videos where we're working on defeating these entities. And any game that we win, any cards that are in our discard or banned will be removed from the pool for future games. So our pool of cards in each game will get a little bit smaller, but that doesn't hold true for the enemies. They will continually to have their full strength, and our goal is to see how far can we get on the campaign. Can we defeat all 18, or will we falter? We will probably defeat them, but and if we lose a game, the entity that we're playing as will be permanently gone, but that'll be it for this. And so let's go ahead and just get started. So here we have a big board that I use, and this is set up for 4 players, so 4 players can play on this, but we're gonna just be playing solo, so we're really just gonna be using this part of the field. And all the way over here you can see all the sets. So here are the 3 core sets: Vanishing Point, Shattered Fantasy, and Fallen Order. And then up here we have the 3 expansion sets: Nemesis, the Wretched, and Torment. Over here we have this is gonna be sort of the dashboard for the evolution campaign. Any permanently dead characters will go here, any permanently defeated Nemesis will go here. And there used to be a rule where minions could die permanently, but that has been removed. So we'll put our defeated, if we lose a game, we'll put our defeated entity there. And then up here, we're gonna have, because I don't want to keep doing it every game, we're gonna combine all the sets and basically keep the stuff up here. So let's go ahead and do that. And just back over here, these are our Fractured Echoes cards, our dice decks. So let's go ahead and go over here, and we're going to take all of our entities. We're going to combine these. We're going to shuffle these up, and then we're going to take all of our character decks from all the core sets. Look at that big pile. And there's a sun back there. All right, we're gonna take that, we're gonna shuffle that up, boom, 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 shuffle these up, boom, 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 and then let's just go up high, and we're gonna put these out there, like so. Shuffle these up, shuffle these up, boom, boom. All right, so that's our entity cards all set up. Let's go ahead and get the Nemesis stuff, put those together. I forgot to put some music. Put some music. Yes, I do have a playlist in here. I'm gonna go ahead and take these, and these are, we're gonna shuffle up. And I think I'll leave this up there. So this will be our dashboard for the campaign. We'll be getting stuff from here. All right. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to get the, well, you can do this part of setup also, is the, the dice decks. These your 12 dice deck cards, the normal one should be shuffled up. And then your fate cards will be, there's 6 of them. You shuffle those and draw 2 and put them off to the side. We got Psychoschism and Abyssmire. And then over here, we do the same thing for the Nemesis. There are 12 dice cards. I'm going to move these up a little bit and put them more over here. And actually, my dice deck, I'm going to put it over here because I'm going to usually be using it over here. In fact, I'm going to put it, I'm going to put it down over here next to the, this is normally the die that the Nemesis rolls and the player die, but we're not going to be using those. We're going to be using dice decks. You can totally play the game with just dice, and you can play the evolution campaign with just dice if you wish. But, and then this I'm going to leave up, I'll move it down a little bit just so that I don't forget that it's there. Now the Nemesis only shuffles theirs. They don't actually get to pick anything from there. So anytime a minion card dies, they'll just gain the top one from there. That's the only difference. All right, so that's set up right there. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make sure we shuffle these up. And we're gonna just draw a random Nemesis, and this is the one we're gonna be facing for the game. And we've got the Deathwatcher, Keeper of the Void. And if there are 3 or more damage tokens on minions in this battlefield, damage the next player's card in melee position. Well, next player will be me. But it's worded that way in case there's multiple players. So if there's 3 more damage tokens at the end of his turn on my cards, I take an extra damage. All right. So healing. Well, we can either want to have a lot of healing on our side or find a way to get extra damage and just kill his cards and not keep them damaged. So I think the strategy against him will be mainly focus down on his cards and not spread damage around. So we want to try to kill his cards all at once. And then we're going to shuffle the minions deck. And let's see if I remember how to do this. We're gonna split this. We're gonna cut it. Yes, we're gonna cut it, but we're gonna cut it so that there's one pile of 9 cards, and then the other is 99. All right, cut. Boom. And then that's the 99. We'll put that to the side, and then these are the 9 cards. So these are the Nemesis's 9 cards. We'll go ahead and just throw it right there. That's fine. And we will shuffle that up, and there we go. That's the setup for the Nemesis. Now we're gonna go to us. So now that we have the information of what Nemesis we're facing, we can decide what character that we're gonna play as. So we're gonna shuffle the entity cards. I probably shuffle these like 13 times, but that's okay. And we're gonna draw 2 and pick 1. So we got 2 of them from Fallen Order. We got War, the Herald of Destruction card in melee position, requires 1 extra damage token to be killed while it remains in melee position. And then we got Wormwood here. Once per game, return all cards in play on this battlefield to their controller's hand, or damage all cards on this battlefield. Well, I don't know if I want to damage all cards on their battlefield because of his effect there, the Deathwatcher's effect. He wants damage on his cards. So I think I will go with War here and just have the extra health for my melee guys. And we will put this guy back in there. And mind you, when you're playing the game, you can actually use the backs of these cards as a reference card, but we're not going to need that. I am the game creator after all. All right, so I think War will be really good because he gives my melee position 1 extra health, and this guy targets the melee position guy, right? The next player card in melee position. So that's a good counter to that. Alrighty then. Did I shuffle these my own decks here? I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, now we're gonna go into the drafting phase. Now I will put a link in this video somewhere, probably in the description, if you want to skip all this setup and drafting. You can certainly do that. We're gonna move this deck over here. I'm gonna draft. Now the drafting here is different from when you're playing two player, where there's a whole drafting grid. Here we're just gonna draw 3 cards and pick one will be our sort of draft method, and we want to get 9 cards. So let's go ahead and start, and I'm gonna draw 3 cards, and let's see what we got. We got Scarecrow, Natalia Dobrenko, and Tin Man. I like Natalia. Kill 1 per turn. You may damage any card that's doing extra damage. She is a good power type. She's good in melee. I think that's the pick here. Scarecrow may make a melee attack in a support position. Probably not useful. Tin Man is also not bad here. He damages himself to deal a damage. But I think I very much like Natalia, so we will take her, and she will basically be my... I'm going to try to build a balanced deck here of 3 colors, and 1 good melee guy in each, and the rest could be kind of whatever. All right, so that was my pick, and we'll just toss the rest of these to the side. They are discarded. All right, we're going to draw 3 more cards, and I'm going to try to just give me my thoughts as I look at these cards and what I want to pick. This card cannot be targeted individually by opponent's effects, but entities or multi-target effects can still affect it. So, if there are 3 more damage tokens on minions in this battlefield, damage the next phase. So he's doing the damaging. So Vidira is interesting. She could dodge that damage if she's in melee, although she's not very good in melee. But that makes her interesting. Pinocchio here is negate 1 damage being dealt to a card except from play and death effects. Oh, Pinocchio's probably really good here. He can block that damage. Ooh, the music got a little bit louder. Let's go ahead and adjust that a little bit just in case. I think... Oh, Will-O-Wisp is so good. You may play a card from your hand. This will give us tempo over the opponent, have more cards in play. But we already got a really... I think Pinocchio's the man here. He can negate that effect. He's a green type. He's good at flank. Yeah, let's take Pinocchio there. And I'll put him down over here. All right. Vidira was kind of interesting too, because she could dodge that effect. All right, that's next pick. We'll try to... I'm gonna try to go through these as quick as I can. Krizia, this card can only be attacked once per turn. That makes her really good in melee. That's her point. She's really good standing up front, and having an extra health is awesome. Raiko and Kurita are also good with war here. If you are attacked, the opponent must attack this card whenever possible. That usually will lead to bad interactions for the opponent. And then we got the Snow Queen here. Play reset any card in play. Wow, all of these are really good. This is a tough choice. Let's see. I think I go with blue just to have a good blue melee type. Already drafted a red, a green. Man, Raiko would be good here, but doesn't guarantee anything. I think Krizia is just badass. She will potentially be tough to defeat. Reset any card in play. Damn, this is good too. That's from Shattered Fantasy. Let's go ahead and take... You know what? I'm also gonna increase the size of these cards. There you go. Is that better, guys? This card can be attacked. I think we're going Krizia here. Just sort of even out my colors. I want to try to have 3 of each color. I think I mentioned that already. All right, next draft pick. Metatron. Haunt. So Haunt is like a tactical ability, but once during your turn while it's in the discard pile. Draw a card or reset a card from your hand. You may look at an opponent's hand, return the cards back in a random order. That's quite useful. Abaddon. During combat, this card gains +1 to its rolls for each damage token on the card it is fighting. Well, we kind of don't want the opponent to have damage tokens. We want to just kill his cards outright. So I'm not sure Abaddon works for that. These other two, I'm leaning towards Dark Moon here, just to be able to see what the opponent has coming up. Draw a card or reset a card from you. No, you know what? I think we go Metatron, because Metatron will let us reset once per turn. Metatron will let us reset once per turn, which will let us use Pinocchio more often. He has to be dead for that ability to work, but so I'm stuck between Dark Moon and Metatron. Let's go Metatron. So he's a blue type that's medium, so we'll put him in the middle slot there, and we'll pass on these guys here. All right, next draft pick. We got Beelzebub. You may damage an opponent's card. So that's free damage, and then death heal an opponent's card. So take it back. Project 16 just outright kills a card, but she has to kill herself in order to do that. Quite good, but not sure I want to do that. But I saw Elixir here. I think Elixir will be the one we want to do. Reset, you may heal. With Metatron, we potentially could do that a lot. Although the bad thing about having both Pinocchio and Elixir is potentially we could have two cards in hand that we don't want to play, and we want to put stuff in play. So this is a little bit dangerous, but I think it's still worth it. So we will take Elixir, and she is a red flank typer. Pass these. Oh, those other cards were really good too. Alright, next. Mordred Kanan. This card copies the effect text of cards in combo with it until after the combat phase ends. He's a red flank type. Lucifer, you may ban any card in play. The controlled effect that killed this card may return the banned card back to their hand. We already have a red that's good in melee, so I don't need Lucifer here. Neutrino, reset this card. You may only do this if you have at least one other card in your deck. I mean, it's like a self-heal. We don't have any damage shifting, because it would be nice if we get extra damage from Deathwatcher to damage shift it to Neutrino and then reset him. I think we're just gonna go with Neutrino here. He's a blue type that's good in flank. This will mean we're done with blue picking. And yeah, I definitely didn't want Lucifer. And Mordred's just, you know, it's hard to gauge whether this is great or not. That's why he's only just a level 1. It's very situational. We've taken, that's it, 3 threes. I don't, as a rule of thumb, I try not to have more than 3 level 3s in my deck. That's kind of just sort of my deck building philosophy. So we'll commit to that. There we go. All right, draw 3 more. We've got 2 more draft picks to go. Svelti, after any die is rolled in combat, re-roll it. We don't want another ambush card. Ninian, you may damage all other cards in play. Yes, please. And here's some damage shifting. We can do that on the opponent too. Ooh, this is a tough choice. Well, we're done. We said we're done with blue, so then we don't want to take Whisper here. And I don't want Svelte, although I want a green cards. I don't want Svelte here because I already have 2 cards that want to stay in my hand. 3 is too many. So we'll go with Ninian here and hope that doesn't backfire. And yeah. Alright, now we must get green cards, and that is unlikely to happen. But there is a green card there. Well, we got Ariadne here. Select any one card in play and return it back to its owner's hand. Quite useful. Gale, search your deck for any one card and place it into your hand and show. Actually, that's really good. We don't want a blue type, we said, right? So these guys are all right out, and we go with her. But Gale will be really good because Gale, I can use her to search up Metatron early in the game, hopefully, and get him dead. Basically, get him dead as soon as possible. I think that's the game plan there. Although it's not awesome in the evolution campaign. All right, final draft pick. We got a green card. Ivani Jinder, card effects can't place damage tokens on this card. This card can only be assigned damage from combat or entities. So she doesn't dodge Deathwatcher's effect, but she can dodge other things. And we don't want Big Bad Wolf because we already have a red type that's good in melee. so I don't need him. And Vipar is actually pretty good here. Start. If this card is a support position, you may reset it, then heal any card. Reset rules apply. It is possible for us to do this. Getting cards in support position, keeping them there is challenging, but not undoable. But I think we want to balance out our deck. We don't have a green type that's good in melee. She's about as good as it's gonna be. So she's just gonna have to fill that role, and that'll be it. And that is our draft pick for the game. So it's gonna put where's our draft cards? There. Put that back there. There we go. All right. So just a quick look at our cards again. We've got 3 red, 3 green, 3 blue. That worked out good, and we have good melee guy. I think we have a pretty good mix here. So let's go ahead and group these up. Put my draw pile there, and we'll shuffle it up. Boom, 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 boom. And we're gonna draw 4 cards, and we gotta bottom one of them. We gotta reset one of them. Well, we already got Metatron here. Crazy is good to start off, although I'm probably gonna start off with Metatron, kind of almost regardless. Who do we not want here? Well, since we already got a blue Metatron and blue over here, Crazy, I don't think we need Neutrino. Yeah, we got to get rid of one of these blue ones. So we'll do, actually, if we're putting Metatron out first, probably don't need Crizia. And then when Metatron dies, I can aggressively try to go get her back. Yes, I think this is the method we go. Put her on the bottom of the deck, and that's it. We are ready to begin. One last time, make sure these decks are shuffled. That's shuffled, and the Nemesis starts their turn. So we check the Nemesis, no start of turn thing. He has an end of turn thing, and we'll go ahead and he's gonna draw the top card of his deck and play it, and it's an Artificer. All players must reset their hands and draw the same number of cards. Well, shoot. All right, well, we can choose the order that we're going to reset these, and we want Metatron back, right, as soon as possible. So we'll bottom that. We'll go you. And then we have 3 cards in hand, so we draw. But we got Gale, so we'll be able to get him back, and we got, that's actually pretty good. That's actually even better, honestly. All right, Artificer is in play, and he can attack if he wants, but there's nothing to attack. He is good at melee. That was the next thing we would check is his melee higher than his flank, which it is, which moves him forward. But all right, that's it. We go to our turn. We don't draw, we draw at the end of the turn. So I think do we put Gale? Yeah, because we want to get Metatron. He's good against blue though. He's gonna kill Metatron. This is essentially what's gonna happen, unless he's a green type. Unless I put Natalia. Maybe I should focus and put Natalia to, but he's only a level 1. That's not worth going out. And I think I want to still get what's his face in. So we'll play Gale. We'll play Gale there. Search your deck for any one card and place it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So we're gonna search, and we're gonna take Metatron. Oops, flip that card and shuffle the deck. All right, so we played her. We could attack. I'm gonna adjust the screen here. We could attack, but it's a 2 versus a 4, and he doesn't have an advantage, same type, but he has a number advantage. So we're not going to attack there. And, or do I? No, we're not gonna attack. We'll just keep Lixia available here. And I don't think I'm gonna reset any of these cards. I think I want to keep Natalia here. Or do I? No, we'll keep her just in case. We don't know what the opponent's doing, so we're not gonna reset anything. We'll just end our turn there. So far no combat. All right, we go to the Nemesis again. We check start of turn. No start of turn effects. So we're gonna draw a card, and they will play over here. Ninja, play death. Each player must damage one of their cards. Oh, by the way, she has one extra health. So each player must damage one of their cards. Well, I have no choice but to damage that. All right, but now she's at normal health. And that's all he does. He's good against red. She's good against blue, so she can fight back against him. So that's actually working out quite good. And then the Artificer here will go ahead and attack. Actually, let me adjust screen back again. The Artificer is going to attack. There is no type advantage, so I need to move this back over here. Or no, I had it right the first time. Put it here. All right, he's gonna draw a 3 as his combat roll, so he's got a 7. We don't have any advantage, so we're just gonna draw one card, and I drew a 1, so a 2 plus 1 is only 3. He has more than that, so we take a damage there. And then the ninja will attack, and he's so we'll make it. The ninja's gonna attack. Normally he would attack this way, but because there's no one there, he will attack her. However, she does have advantage versus him, so he only gets 1 die roll. He's got a 1 plus his 3, so he's got a 4, but I get 2 cards to draw, and both were 4s, so 4 plus 4 is 8. That definitely is more than his. So deals damage, and the dice cards get discarded. And that's his attacks. And then end phase, if there are 3 or more damage tokens on his battlefield, but there isn't, there's only 1. All right, cool. And then we can check our discard. The Nemesis never chooses to shuffle their discard pile. It just goes until it's empty, but we can, but we only have 3 cards in our discard pile, so no choice there. And it will go over to our turn. And what do we want to do here? Well, I think I want to play Metatron and just allow him to die. We play him, boom, 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 boom. Okay, I think I see what I want to do here. So I'm thinking I put Metatron over here, switch him with Gale. So now Gale's in a good position to fight the ninja. And then Metatron will be losing to the Artificer, but that's okay. And then we can use Lixia to heal Gale. Yeah. All right. So Metatron, play him down. He goes there, and then we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch this way. And now, mind you, this will actually should be worded a little bit differently. We'll have this changed by release. It should be the cards in melee position require 1 extra damage token remains in melee position. So it should probably just be when you play it, it basically gains an extra health, and then boom. All right, so she already got the extra health from it, and it shouldn't think. Well, actually no. That means he's got an extra one now while he's here. And so then she's down by 1. She took 2 extra damage. And the reason I confused myself is because normally in the game you would actually have damage tokens on here, and that's how you keep track of it. So here we'll just have to manually do it. So now by moving her, we put her closer to death. So before we do anything, we're gonna go ahead and put her we're gonna reset Lixia to remove a damage token from her, putting her at 2. That's why I confused myself a little bit. It's like, hey, wait, why is this worded oddly? And it's because the game was not designed around these health bars. The game is designed around damage tokens. But this is correct now. Okay, now I played a card, I performed the switch, and I did my one reset on here. So we'll go into combat phase, and Gale will attack the ninja here, although I drew one of my ones. Doesn't matter. We're gonna attack. I have advantage. I got 2 dice. Well, that's not good. Got my 6. And then the ninja only draws 1. Yeah. So he got a 4. I got way more than that. So we deal a damage to him. And now I think it's worth it for me to take a shot at the ninja here with Metatron. They're both blue types, and they're both 3 in flank, so it's just whoever drew, just the luck of the draw. You got a 4, I got a 3, so I lose that combat. Boom. Well, that not great, but I do want Metatron to die, so that's all I can do. So we will end the turn and draw back up to 3. So I draw 2 cards. Bonnie and Ninian. Alright, Nemesis goes. Start of turn effects. No. He's gonna play a card, but not from his deck there. So the next one will go over here. Vampire Seductress. This is not awesome. Ongoing. Player's cards must attack this card whenever possible. So all my cards are drawn to that. Well, this will be when my red cards. I need my red cards, and I saved them, so that's good. All right, but the Nemesis will go. The Artificer attacks, and they always attack straight across. So he's gonna attack 4 versus 3. However, he does have his advantage, so he's gonna draw 2 cards. The Nemesis always takes the higher of the 2, so he took the 5. I only have 1. It's a 2, so I got a 5. He got a 9, so I take a damage. And discard his cards. I discard mine. You know what? At the end of last turn, I could have shuffled, but it's too late. Would I have shuffled? No, anyway. Okay. That was the Artificer. Now so everything that the Nemesis does starts from the Nemesis, then front to back, left to right. The ninja will attack left because there's a card straight in front of him. He will attack that, and he has disadvantage because she has advantage. So he draws 1 card. He got a 2 plus 3 is a 5. I've got a 4 plus that alone wins it. I get a 9. I win that combat. He dies. He goes into the Nemesis discard, and we're already 2 points ahead. Let's discard the dice cards, and he had an effect. Each player must damage one of their cards. I think I said I want to damage Metatron. Yeah, he's about to die, isn't he? That's okay. Alright, and then the Vampire Seductress will go here. Ongoing players' cards must attack this card whenever possible. Well, that doesn't matter right now. She's attacking. Oh, she doesn't have a health bar here. So we're going to actually... I should have done this earlier. Objects. Components. We're gonna do I'm gonna do a white bowl of damage tokens here. Some red damage tokens. Boom. Whatever. We know what they are. That's interesting that not all of them were turned into red. Oh well, whatever. We know what they are. They're damage tokens. All right. We'll use that for there. She is going to attack, and she has advantage. So she's gonna draw 2 cards. She will pick the higher of the 2. She takes the 6, so she has a 9. Place. Oh, wait a minute, I got a 9, so that is a tie. So both cards take damage. And Metatron dies, putting me at 1 point. Gale must shift up, but that is it for the Nemesis's turn. I need to move this. I think that's it for the Nemesis. So end of turn, if there are 3 or more damage tokens, they are not. So that's it. His ability does not fire off, and we go to us. Oh wait, during the end phase, I can choose to shuffle this if I want, and I already have 1, 2, 3. I have my yeah. We're gonna shuffle this. I mean, besides, I only have 1 card left over there. We could math it out and see what it is. Oh, I forgot to do something. So when I did forget to do something. When we killed the ninja, it would have gained an Abyssmire. Opponent must use the lower value card. If they drew more than 1 dice card, it goes in there, and then this gets shuffled in here. So they actually would have had it from there. Well, whoops. And then when our card died, we get to choose one of these. I don't think we want that one, so we'll take Abyssmire, and that would have gone in our discard pile, and then our discard pile would have immediately been shuffled into our deck. So there we go. And then we always have a choice of 2 here. So then we got Protexilate. Actually, in this case, for this particular game, I probably would take Psychoschism over Protexilate. Maybe. Generally, you want bigger numbers. Okay, that was the opponent's turn, right? So it goes to us, and I think we want Natalia here, so she can beat up on the Artificer, and then when she kills him, she can do a damage on that over there. The question is, do I yes? Okay, so we're gonna play it this way. We're gonna take Natalia there, and then we're gonna perform a switch. Now Natalia essentially has an extra health. And then, do we want to reset anything before combat? No reason to. And then we're gonna go on the offense. Natalia will attack here. She has advantage, so she gets 2 dice. That's crappy. He only gets 1, but he only drew a 2, so he got a 4, 5, 6. I also got a 6. They both take damage. It was unfortunate. There in the discards. Gale. I'm gonna attack with Gale here. Who do I want to attack? They're both green types, so I guess I'll just go for the... Oh, shoot. I did that wrong. We must do that back. So, in that particular... Oh, no, what am I doing? For these up. So I had a 2 and a 1, right? I forgot that the Vampire Seductress is in play, so I have to attack her if I'm gonna attack. In this particular case, I would have attacked with Gale first, and it would have been 4, 5, 6 versus a 5, so we would have dealt damage to her. Boom. And there's no real reason why we want to kill the Artificer over the Vampire Seductress anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now the question is here... Oh, actually, I have to attack, huh? Player's cards must attack this card whenever possible. However, she is good against green, so I get 2 cards. Keep 1. So choose which. Oh, perfect. So she got a 4. I got a 2. Plus 5 is a 7. We kill the Vampire Seductress. And she goes into the discard there. They will gain a Protexilate for their deck. So that will go in the discard, and then their discard will be added back to their deck and shuffled. But more importantly, they're at 3 points. Well, that's not much. I'm still at 1. And I gotta remember, I have an extra reset there. Throw those in there. Alright, those were my attacks. Do I reset both of these cards? I think so. So I'm gonna do my regular 1 reset. And then I'm gonna use the Haunt ability from Metatron to reset a card. And then we just draw up to 3. How many cards out of my deck? 6. Perfect. Alright, and we got Pinocchio, negate 1 damage being dealt. Wonderful, wonderful. Alright, that was our turn. We go back to the enemy. No start of turn effects. They play a card. So far, we're doing good. They haven't pulled out anything really bad, but maybe this will happen. Alright, a Sooth Slime here. So its flank is greater than its what did I say? Its melee, it's greater than its flank, so it will move up. But right before that, we actually do its play effect. So play, heal any minion. Well, nobody's damaged. Perfect. And then they're gonna perform a switch because he forced that. Alright, and then when he dies, he will heal any minion. And then they will attack. The Sooth Slime will attack her. He's good against red. That's no bueno for us. So he gets 2 dice. We only get 1. Could I have shuffled before? No. Oh, but I got my 6. So 4 plus 6 is 10, but 4 plus 6 is also 10. So they both take a damage. Dang ties. Alright, and then the Artificer will attack here. He is attack with a, he will attack Natalia 2 versus 2, but she has advantage. Got a 5. There's a big 6. Oh, yeah, we'll take the 6. So 6 plus 2 is 8, and 5 plus 2 is 7. So he takes a damage. Okay, that's their attacks. And the turn, if there are 3 more damage, there isn't. There's only 2. So good news for us. All right, we're managing that. And oh, you know what? When I took a damage on that tie, I would have used Pinocchio here. Negate 1 damage being dealt to a card except from play or death effects. So we would reset him. Always forget that we have that as an option. Okay, I think that's it for them. We go to us, and we don't draw to the end of our turn, so we don't get another card here. Oh, actually, would I have shuffled this? Search. Our 2 big. Yeah, we shuffled this. We had at least 6 cards in there, so we have the option of shuffling that if we wish, and we certainly do. Okay, goes to us. Anything we need to do prior combat? We have a blue type we can play. He can help kill Artificer. Sure. Oh, Gale has advantage against him. Okay. What order we want to do this? Let's do Gale first. Oh no. No, let's do Neutrino first. Yeah, Neutrino first. He's gonna attack the Artificer here. Oh, the Artificer actually has advantage. Oh crap. So instead, we're gonna perform a switch here. Perform a switch there, and then Gale attacks that. Yeah, I think this is the way it would go here. All right, Gale will attack the Artificer. He has no advantage, but gets one card. We get one card. A 2 plus 2 is 4, but we got 6, so we damage him. Boom. Good. And then Natalia will attack here. 2 versus 2, and she has advantage. We take that. And seeing a 6 is good. Seeing a 1 is not. He only got a 3, so we win that combat. We kill him. So a bunch of things happen here. This goes into their discard pile, putting them at only 4. That gets discarded. We'll discard these. Come on. To the deck. So she killed him. Her ability activates kill. Once per turn, you may damage any card. We will damage the Sue Slime. They gain a Echo card or Fate card. They got Astral Bullets. It's a 4. That's sometimes a 5. That gets shuffled into their deck. Nothing of ours died. We can't shuffle our discard pile now. And then I'm gonna take a chance with Neutrino versus the Soothe Slime, and it's a 4 versus 2, but no advantage. I drew a 3. She got a 2, so I win the combat, but prevent 1 damage a card might receive during this combat. So it protected itself. That we wanted. We were almost there. Okay, that is it for our turn. Do we want to reset anything? I think so. I think we're gonna reset you, and then just draw up our hand of 3. Got Lixia back. Very good. Important to note that we drew Lixia after our tactical, so we can't reset her right now because we're in the end phase. The little thing to point out there. All right, start a turn. No start of turn effects. The Nemesis will play a card. It's gonna put it over here, and it's a Naga Banisher. Reset any other minion on this battlefield. Well, crap. So he resets the Sue Slime. That goes to the bottom of the deck, so we may not see that guy at all ever. But we almost had him dead. He's only worth 1 point too. Jeez. Were any of these worth more than 1 point? Okay, he played his card and then he's going to attack. He's good against. Damn, he got good cards against red, so he gets advantage. Now here's the order of operations. So you would draw the 2 cards and then pick what you're gonna play. The Nemesis always picks the higher card. So review the top card of your dice deck. If it's 4 or higher, this card's value is +1. Is a 3? It's not, so it's only a 4, so it's using that. And then we do not have advantage, so we just draw that. But we got a 5, so a 3 plus 4 is only 7. 4 plus 5 is 9, so we win that combat. And we hurt the Naga Banisher. Cards get discarded. So as you can see, why won't these go the proper way? There you go. As you can see, using the dice decks is pretty simple. It changes the combat a bit, but not an overwhelming amount. And that was it. And then end of turn. Are there 3 more damage? Nope, we've managed that properly. Okay, goes to us. Well, actually, during end phase, we could choose if we want to shuffle, but we can't because we only have 5 cards. So it goes to our, and you know, you can look at your discard pile during the game, even if you can't shuffle it. So we're doing okay. All right, so Naga Banisher here is a blue type, so we want greens against it. We got Ivani here. How many cards left in here too? Because we're in the evolution campaign, healing is so useful. We don't want our cards to die. I don't want to put Minion here, so we want a green type. So I think we're gonna do this card can. All right, we'll place Ivani down. We're gonna use Neutrino's ability. Is it worth to do that? Yeah, because I want more cards in my deck. I'm gonna use Neutrino's ability to reset himself. That pushes her up there. And reset Elixir yet? Let's wait. Let's see how this combat goes. All right. I think we're just gonna use. I don't think we're gonna use Natalia to fight here at all because it's a 3 versus 4, but the Naga has advantage. So I don't think I'm gonna even do the attack. We're gonna have Gale attack here. Oh no! Oh no! All right, so this is a question people often brought up a lot. What happens when there's 2 Abyss Mires? In most cases, it's pretty self-explanatory. Well, we drew 2 cards. We get to choose which one we want to use. This particular case, we probably want to use the 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8. 3 plus, so because we're using the 4. Well, no, sorry. We can't use the 4 because Abyssmire is saying opponent must use the lower value card if they drew more than 1 dice card. So I have to use the Abyssmire. And then this does work against the opponent, but they only have 1 card and they didn't draw more than 1 dice card, so it's not doing anything. So we both got a 3. However, 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 4 is 7. So I win the combat. The Naga takes a damage there. If for some reason both players, and it's very extremely rare this happen, both players drew 2 cards and they had Abyssmire, the player's turn that is can just choose the order to resolve them, usually in whichever way that it's going to be better for them. So we won that, and then we're gonna have Ivani here try to kill him. She has advantage, yes. Oh, did I? Yeah. I only have one, it'd be 3, 4, 5, yeah. Let's see. Ivani attacking with advantage. 5 is nice to see. And a 2. And only a 1. 3 plus 5 is greater than 4. So we kill the Naga Banisher. Only have 5. Man, he's been pulling out just nothing but level 1s. And they gain a Psycho Schism. If you lose this combat, treat it as if the combat totals were a tie. That's gonna go back into here and then shuffle it up. Boom, 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 boom. And do we want to do any? Well, we can't attack. I am gonna reset Elixir here to heal you, and then I'm gonna use the Haunt ability to reset Ninian as well. And we draw 3 cards. Cool. All right, this is, we're doing exceedingly good. Between turns, do I want to shuffle this? I might. We've got 9 cards, and let's see. I still have a 6, 5. Both my 2s are here, but both my 1. No, I have only a 1. 2 my 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Four good cards. I think we don't shuffle. I think that's still working in our favor there. All right, we've got four cards, and yeah, I think we leave it alone. All right, that is it for our turn. Nemesis goes. I'm gonna play a card. How long have we been going for? 55 minutes. We're close though, because he's gonna start playing bigger cards. The statistics say, and then here's a big one. Lord Command, all minions at +1 to their melee value. So he's a 4, and he's equal to Natalia here. All right, he plays a card, no other effects. He's gonna attack, no advantage. He gets Protexilate, and we get, damn it. So I win the combat, but he doesn't take damage. Boo. Boo. All right, and then he's gonna end his turn, and I think with that I will shuffle. All right, that's my 6s. I have a 5 and a 4 left. That's not terrible. You know what? Sure, we'll leave it. I have a 5 and a 4. That's not bad. And in fact, that was his turn, right? And the turn, nothing. Okay, goes to us. Yeah, I'll leave it because we're only gonna attack with 2 cards, I think. He's good against. Oh shit, that's what I have there. I need my blue cards. Oh no. All right. Calculating. Okay, I think I know what I want to do here. We're gonna do Neutrino into play here. He's gonna switch with Ivani. Not giving me my health bar there, but that's okay. So we play, we switch. We're gonna attack with Natalia here first. Not that it matters. Do Neutrino first. He's got advantage. No. We're gonna attack with Natalia. We know this is a 4 or 5. We're gonna attack. We're gonna attack with Natalia first. So Lord Commander. Well, technically, there's no real order to it, but I like to have the attacker draw first. So she got a 4. He got a 3. So 4 plus 3 is 7, and 4 plus 4 is 8. So I win that combat. Beautiful. And we've got, we got 2 cards left. Did that. Oops, I wasn't supposed to do that. Well, we know we got a 3 and a 1. I can't shuffle. But we're gonna attack here anyway. Neutrino's gonna attack the Lord Commander with advantage. Doesn't matter. He defends with a 5. Oh, actually, he's got a 7. I also got a 7. That's okay. We take the tie. Take the tie. And now, it's important to note that whenever your dice deck is empty, it just automatically triggers a shuffle or a question. All right, so that was Neutrino attacking. Does Gale attack? I really would like to kill this Lord Commander. You know what? Because we can prevent the damage. Oh, yeah, we can prevent the damage. Wait a minute. Oh, no, I can't do it. I was thinking maybe I could get Neutrino out of the way for Ivani to attack, but that doesn't work. You know what? We're going to take this. We're going to go for this. A 4 versus 2, but he has advantage. He attacks first. Ooh, no. All right, he takes the 6 plus 2 is 8, and I only got a 6. So I will use Pinocchio to prevent that damage. That's why I did that Hail Mary attack there, but that was ill-advised. That probably wasn't wise. But I am trying to kill this guy before he makes things worse for us. And then, do I want to reset a card? Yeah, because I want to get Elixir back again. Just draw 3. So now we kind of want to keep this like this, so we can have Lixie and Pinocchio available, and I probably won't use Ninian at all. All right, that's it for us. The Nemesis goes. They're gonna play. Where's their deck? They're gonna play a card. A Vex Horror. Ongoing. Players' cards on this battlefield cannot be healed. Well, shit. All right, Lord Commander attacks. He's gonna attack Natalia here. We already determined there's no advantage or anything like that. He has a 4. It's just whoever gets bigger. She continues with the bigger number. This is beautiful. She kills him, and then once per turn you may damage any card. She will damage the Vex Horror there. And by the way, once we kill these 2, we win the game. So the Lord Commander dies, putting him at 8. They gain a Quasarupt Fate card. That goes into their discard. The dice deck cards. That gets shuffled. This gets moved up. It's a blue type, which means our greens again are good against it. Alright. Anyway, that was the Lord Commander's attack, and then the Vex Horror will attack, and now that he's here, he's gonna attack Natalia. He does have advantage because he's good against power types. So he rolls a 6 and 1. He will take the 6, of course, and we only got a 3. So 6 plus 2 is 8, and we only got a 7. So we lose the combat, but I'm gonna go ahead and use Pinocchio here to prevent that damage. Because we cannot heal currently. Alright, boom. That was their turn, and the turn effect doesn't happen. Cool. We're keeping that from happening. We go to us. I don't have a shuffling option. We need our green guys. And I have one in the deck somewhere. Who do I have again? Oh, Pinocchio, but we're not going to play him. So it's up to Gale and Ivani, and I think here, do we need this guy at all? I don't think so. We're going to go ahead and use his ability to reset himself. He will move up, and then we could win the game right here. So Ivani will attack. Ivani will attack. She has advantage. Vex Horror. Oh, if you lose his combat tree, the combat totals were a tie. So he's got 4 plus 1 is a 5. I got 9, so I win, but it counts as a tie, so they both take damage. That's fine with me. Oh, did I give him a card for the Lord Commander dying? There's 5 cards here, and they should have only 1 left there. Yes, perfect. Okay. That was Ivani attacked, and then Gale will attack here. She has advantage. No. 4 plus 2 is 6. 4 plus 4 is 8, and we kill the Vex Horror, and that should put us to the end there. And 10 points. We basically will choose to end our turn there, and we win our first game in the Evolution campaign. That was against the Deathwatcher. So in the records, it will show as war defeats the Deathwatcher, and we only lost one card. This is a great start to the evolution campaign. I mean, this guy isn't super hard to have to deal with. You just gotta avoid having a lot of spread damage around and just keep focusing him down and you'll be okay. You know, he's not that much of a problem. You just have to worry about more of the cards, and that's kind of a philosophy for all the entities. I didn't want the entities to drive the entire game. I just wanted them to be like a little nudge in a certain direction. But anyway, guys, that's it for this gameplay. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you see more. There's more videos. There's going to be more gameplay of this campaign. There are also deep dive videos that go into the lore and mechanics of the cards and all kinds of stuff. So go to the Zero Budget Geek YouTube channel to check it out. There's an official, look up the official Animus playlist to keep up to date with rules and announcements and things like that. And there's also an Animus Discord where you can keep up to date with all the latest things that's going on. So that'll be it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.